Good morning. おはようございます、皆さん。How are y'all doing? Kanshiro Taishi here with another translation of oh shit. Shit. I keep doing this. Clearly I'm not very prepared. But good morning. How you guys doing? Let me see. Not too stressed about it now because hell mode released, so I don't really have to worry about it leaking or anything. Like now you guys know I'm working on hell mode, so there you go. And that just now was Black Summoner, and there you go. So bad. And why did I press volume 1? That is not. Yes, we are gonna do this. So unprepared. Cool background, love the background. I know, I took it from Mr. Tabacco. I took it from Mr. Hyde. Because, you know, that's cool. That's cool. Like, honestly, like before, I was using the SAO. Before I was using SAO one, not so much because I sort of enjoyed the show. It's more just I just randomly picked one and I stuck with it for like years, just because, you know, I don't really care about stuff like wallpaper. I don't really have anything that I care about enough to change the wallpaper to, but now, you know, now there is. So there we go. That's what it is. Alright, let's make this bigger because I keep forgetting to do all this stuff. Nah, very unprepared. Very busy nowadays, as you can probably tell. I did kind of put work off for the month. I kept like missing my deadlines. Well, I had buffers, so that was fine, but I kept using up my buffers, and now I'm very busy. Alright. Now you have an emotional connection every time you log in. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's the way it is. Let's see, where were we last time? 前回どこまで行ったんでしょうか。フリーズンナイトさん。フリーズンナイトさん。あ、これですね。フリーズンナイトさん。call me disciple of the flame or senpai. Then senpai. Alright, talk about senpai. There was something. I noticed something. During Kaijo's graduation stream, there were like English subtitles, right? Which was amazing. Like they generally did a very good job. I did notice that they didn't they translate the word senpai to senior, except for Mori for Calliope's part. Like when Calliope, when she actually said senpai, and then the subs had it as senpai only for her part, which I thought was interesting. Maybe there's some lore in there, but yeah. That's just the sort of stuff that I noticed. Alright, yosh. Shigoro suru ka. Let's get started. Okay, so where were we last time? Last time, right. It was like, what, 2 weeks ago? 2週間前です. Yabai. So Mikio-chan entered the shop to finally meet Kaburagi-san and Shota-kun, because Shota-kun didn't actually make it to her room. Because he failed at night. He failed the night mission. And okay, and so Mikio-chan is now meeting them. Okay, good, fine. Saying it out loud in English subs equals senpai. Let's all say senpai. Let's, you know, what is that Twitter thing? Let's normalize saying senpai. バッグから出した色紙を差し出され、色紙なのかなこれ。I should probably turn this on. Normally I would read ahead so that I get the readings, but today I didn't have time for it, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna be using this, and this thing is gonna pop up every once in a while. 色紙 色紙 No, it's 色紙 Yeah, okay, this time it's 色紙 Okay, look. This is the thing with dictionaries, right? With Japanese dictionaries. Japanese words, sometimes there are different ways of reading it. And when you look in a dictionary, you can't really tell which one it's supposed to be. In this case, there's, the first one is 色紙 Second one is 色紙 In this case, it's pretty obvious because it says, the second one says square fancy cardboard, used for autographs. That's what she's gonna ask. Can I have your autograph, please? Sometimes you can't really tell, and it just, there's nothing to be done about it. I would want, if someone has a solution, I would want to know the solution too. Tell me if you know. Okay. バッグから出した色紙を差し出された翔太くんは嬉しそうにサインをしていた。まるで有名人みたいだ。有名人か。世界規模で名前売れてるんだよな。自国の首相の名前知らなくても FK を知ってる人もいるんじゃないだろうか。Ooh, getting real here, man. バッグから、実況ちゃん took a damn, an autograph paper? What do you call those, actually? What do you call them? 色紙英語 Thank you. Not color paper. Card for autographs. Do we have this in... Is this a thing in English? Card for autographs. I feel like this isn't really a thing in English, is it? Like in like America and stuff, you want the person to sign on something. You want them, if it's an author, you have a copy of the book, you want them to sign on the book. If it's like a singer, you want them to sign on your CD jacket, things like that. You don't really have this, do you? Like, here, like this kind of stuff, where it's just like a board for the person to sign on. That's not really a thing, is it? Autograph board. I suppose so. Yeah, we might as well just call it an autograph board. Auto board. Back and out to Shota-kun. He signed it. Okay, I don't like this one because, look, it would be he signed it happily. Which doesn't sound as good. Shota-kun looked very happy when signing the autograph board that Kyo-chan took out from her bag. Yes, I think I like this better because the action is in the first part of the sentence, and then this part is not the action. This part is explanation for the action. So we want to put that at the latter half of the sentence. Here, this is the not as important part, but it's in the front, and then this is the actual important part. Him signing it happily is in the back, and that's not as good. It's not wrong. Not wrong. You can do it. It's not as good. Yeah. I've only known those square boards of gold edges as an autograph board. There we go then, I suppose. Talking about autographs. I don't really have an autograph. I don't need an autograph. Never mind. まるで有名人みたいだ。He looked like a famous person. You know what? No, we're gonna make this a thought. So that's another thing that we can do, right? You just saw like he looked like a famous person. But this is an subjective line. So what we can do is we can change it into a thought. See? They're both from the original source sentence, but you can do it both ways. And you can basically flip from narration to personal thought as much as you want. The way you determine what to use for which, which to go with, is basically what comes before and what comes after, right? So here, the next one is very obviously a thought. I guess he is famous. What did I do? He is famous. See? So this one is very obviously a thought. 有名人か. Like 有名人 means someone famous, and then ka is just like, like, okay, I guess so. So in this case, because the following is a thought, this one, being in the middle between narration and a thought, you can have it either way. So it's just whatever flows better. There we go. What I would want your autograph. I had an autograph board. I'll draw you to UI. Make you sign the right side where the comments go. Thank you for saying that. 世界希望で名前売れてるんだよな。Probably known. He's probably known. His name is probably known all over the world by now. Yeah, sort of. 自国の, yeah, 世界規模 on the scale of the world. You can't really say that directly in English, so his name is probably known all over the world. 名前売れてる. Known, yeah. Okay. 自国の思想の名前を知らなくても FK 知ってる人もいるんじゃないかな. I would bet there are people who don't know the name of their own president. It's not that. There are people who have heard of him. No, who know his name. I'm trying to decide whether to put this first or to put this first. So basically it's saying, there are people who know his name but don't know the name of their president. Let's see how his name is probably known all over the world by now. I'll bet there are people who know his name but don't know the name of their own president. Yeah, not bad. おは大使 Oh, hello. Hi. Do you plan on picking up any of the Hollow EN upcoming figures? Maybe. I don't know. Is there a clear difference between first-person and second-person narrative in Japanese? Second-person narrative is a very, very niche case. That's a good question. I don't think I've really seen that many second-person narratives. Second-person narrative is like you go into the maze, right? Like you pick up the sword and you slash at the goblin. You miss. You get stabbed. You get sent to another world. I mean, technically you could do it in Japanese, right? あなたが剣を拾ってゴブリンへ振ります。ミスします。Technically you can do it. It's different. It's first person and second person is different in the same way it is in English, I guess. You could put it that way. I'm sure Taicho already burned a hole in his pocket for Taicho merch. I bought 2 of the Daimon and I bought their smartphone case. Even though I don't think I've ever used a smartphone case. It's too precious. I wouldn't use it. The Daimon I bought 2, so one I can actually wear it and one I can sort of keep it. 翔太くんからサインをもらったミカちゃんは俺と冠城さんにもサインをねだった。冠城さんは芸能人がするようなおしゃれなサインをしていたが、俺は小学生が習字の時間に硬筆 is that a thing? 硬筆書きするような面白みのないインビジュアルタイトルの10文字を書いただけだ。Is that actually 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Okay, we can do that. Hold on, I have a ping on Discord? Okay, no, never mind. That's it. Doesn't matter. Sorry, it really bothered me when I get a ping on Discord. After getting Shota-kun's signature, Mikyo-chan turned to ask Kaburagi-san and me for ours as well. Although Kaburagi-san, should we do whereas? Whereas Kaburagi-san did hers in a super fancy font. It wouldn't really be a font. You wouldn't say it's a font when people sign something. Did hers in a had a super fancy signature, like what's 芸能人 What are we gonna do with 芸能人? Entertainers perform celebrity. There we go. Like what celebrities would have. Whereas Kaburagi-san had a super fancy signature, like what celebrities would have. I just wrote the... Let's count it later. Letters of... handwriting of an elementary kid practicing calligraphy. How many letters is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Letters. I mean, it was fun in Japanese, counting out the letters. Does this actually work in English? I just wrote out Yeah, I think it doesn't really work in English, so we're probably gonna have to delete it. Yep. Let's go with this. This is a pity. Yeah, it sounds great in Japanese. There's so many things I think sound great in Japanese, but doesn't really carry in English. So sad. Lo says, I really wanted the button. The button? What button? But I'm gonna make my own version of the sweater of the Kiryu Kailolo. Same for diamonds. Surprised you didn't get the jacket, but because you don't have the dragon boobies for it. Now, I don't really wear tracksuit. I just don't. So generally, I don't really like to buy things I won't use. So I have to make it like an exception for it. Like a tracksuit would be like a whole thing. It would be a whole tracksuit. It would be a whole thing, and I wouldn't ever wear it. So that's why I didn't get it. Same, I read all my notifications. I don't even allow white dot. Same here, pretty much. Is that Highlight Dictionary Chrome plugin extension? That's cool. Yes, it is. It is called Rikai-kun. It is on the Chrome store, and because I'm using Edge right now, and Edge is Chromium, so it also works on Edge. I would recommend it if you are, for example, one thing that I do when, well, I still am sort of doing it, but like when people ask how can I improve in Japanese, right? Obviously you have to ask like which part you want to improve in, speaking, writing, listening, and speaking, right? But if it's the reading part, I would always recommend that they go read things. Like the old school people would recommend that you read newspapers, which is technically true. Technically, newspapers have the words that you would need for everyday life because newspapers talk about things that happen in everyday life. But I don't give a fuck about the world. So I read light novels, well, web novels in this case, right? And when you read light novels, when you read web novels, because they're on the web, you can read it in Chrome. You can have this, and then you can literally just read through it and use this for words that you don't know. So here we go. Shikishi o sashidasareta, sashidasu. So you can keep checking it like this, and depends on how diligent you are, right? If you're very diligent, every time you find yourself having to use this tool, then you can like write it down, or you can copy it. And yeah, basically, it's a very good tool for reading stuff like this if you want to improve in Japanese. Or you can use it like me, where I just do this and I check it and I forget about it. Tashi doesn't care about the world. Such an angel, you're sheesh. Low, what makes you think angels care about the world in general? There we go. Shota-kun, okay, no, we're done. ごめんな、熟し方わからないから、才能練習しておけばよかったかな。字の崩し方。なんじゃこれ。I don't know how to break down words. はあ。なんでしょうこれ。Holy crap, what am I looking at? へえ。崩し字。 データベース検索。ご利用ください。はい What the fuck am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at, guys. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna translate the word. I'm just gonna go, I'm sorry. I don't know how to write it fancy way. I should probably have practiced beforehand. Should probably have practiced writing signatures, signing things. Should probably have practiced. Yeah, whatever. Let's leave it like that. So now I feel. Because I don't know what the fuck that was. You were looking at the history, how the word evolves through time. I know, right? And I'm so done with that. I don't want to get into that hole. Alright. わしのもやろう。いらない。Don't need it. Thanks. メモ用紙にサインして渡そうとしてバッサリ断られるしげじ、かわいそう。Sorry, しげじ。なんでメモ用紙にサインして Hold on a minute. God. I couldn't help feeling somewhat sorry for Shigeji when he handed over his signature on a piece of memo paper. Sheet of memo paper. And was turned down summarily. Why? Shigeji, why? Nah. I could go with nah. I could go nah. I feel like this hits harder. This hits harder. Don't need it. Don't want it. You know what? Should we go don't want it? That hits very hard. That hits very, very hard. Let's leave it like that. 世界的に有名な超能力者たちのサインを集めて5万円のみきおちゃんが冠城さんの案内で地下秘密基地に消えていくと、翔太くんは隅の席でイヤホンをつけ、英語のリスニングを始め、偉い。ジゲジはゴミと貸したサインをしんぶり胸にしまってカウンター席に戻り、物湯気に注文してきた。ジゲジ No. Okay, as how do I do this? Mikio-chan looked extremely extremely happy, should we say? Happy is such a, such a word. It's just, greatly satisfied. Looked greatly satisfied. not so sure about that. Very pleased with having gathered the signatures of looked very pleased with having gathered signatures of the world famous Esper group as Kaburagi-san led her downstairs to show her around our secret base. Shota-kun settled into a seat in the corner of the bar and put his headphones on to practice English listening. Taishi, is it you adding the new chapters in novel updates? Because I think chapter 8 still hasn't been added. Really? Really? You are right. Well, let's tell them. So it used to be automatic. Then I don't know, something happened. Let me see. It used to be that I didn't have to do anything when maybe probably because I stopped doing it weekly. Maybe. I don't know. Here, I'm just gonna add it right now. Let me see. Chapter 8. Let me get the URL for it. Copy link address. Paste link to release. あれ?間違った。What did I used to call them? V5C8. Okay, let's go V5C8. Group me. Release date was ages ago. long ago. In a galaxy far, far away. What was it? Holy shit. June 19th. Yabbet. June 19th. Yabbet. Okay, submit it. Done. Thanks for telling me. I should probably check it every time I release a chapter now. Another thing to check. Okay, let me see. Shota-kun settled into a seat in the corner of the bar and put his headphones on to practice English listening. Is this phrasing correct? To practice his English listening. To work on his practice. To work on yeah, that's all right, I suppose. All right, see you, Lo. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks, Tom. Thank you. Is this a thing though? Like, what does it mean to practice English listening? Oh dear, I'm starting to sound like like a bourgeois, language bourgeois. When you learn a language, what does it mean to practice listening? Don't you just do you actually like listen to things like, what do you listen to? Don't you just listen to shows? Just watch shows. If you're learning Japanese, watch VTubers. If you're learning English, watch TV shows. Well, I guess these probably give you like questions, right? You have to listen to something, and afterwards they go like, so why did Tom leave the bar? You know, I guess. And then here are the 4 answers. A, B, and you have to choose the right one. I guess. Oh dear. Don't persuade him to open a Ko-Fi account stream names. I technically have a Ko-Fi. It's on my YouTube page, although I don't really mention it a whole lot. English comprehension. So comprehension can mean both things, right? Comprehension can mean like when you're reading it, like you read this passage and then you understand it, and then you can like listen. I guess I guess I'm gonna leave it as listening. Whatever. しげじはゴミの感じなんかさ。Who pinged me on Discord? Why ping me again? Hold on. Alfie. Stop pinging me. Mata ping. Okay, fine. Looks like Alfie's done. Alfie's keeping. Okay, fine. Shigeji put his his signed how do I convey this trash thing? So basically, Gomi to kashita sign, his signature, which has become trash. Well, now worthless trash. Hold on, let's do it again, because there's also one more. Order a drink. Mono yugeni. Despairing, like despondently. So obviously this sentence is shit. Let's do it again. Because there's too many things happening here, right? He put his signature away, he grabbed a seat, and he ordered a drink. And we have to put all this into the same sentence. Unless we can split it up. Let's try to put it into a sentence together. Shigeji grabbed a counter seat, putting away inside paper that was now worth nothing. Little more than piece of trash. And despondently ordered a drink. Right? Grab the counter seats, putting away the signed paper that was now little more. That was now worth little more than trash. And despondently ordered a drink. They're so tough on him. They're so hard at him. Kibishi. I mean, he sort of deserves it with how much he bullshits all the time, but still. Kibishi na. Learning through listening. Is that phonetically? I don't understand what that means. English listening recordings. So, sort of. Listen to English. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Alright. Okay. Maybe it's because English pronunciation in Japanese is very different. It is different. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Someone ping me again. Who pinged me? God damn it, it's low! God damn it! Look at this bullshit here. Look at this. The fuck? Screw you, man. Alright. Hold on, what is it? I hate katakana so much. Habsburg. Habsburg? Is that a Habsburg? Abu-san extra restaurantをどっくれ。何これ? The fuck is this? It's an actual thing. What the fuck is this? Habsburg. Extra strong? Abu-san. What's Abu-san? Oh, is it? Can we see it bigger? I want it bigger. Sure, bigger. This. Habsburg. Absinthe. What's extra strong? Extra strong. On the rocks, please. What the fuck is this? Shigeji, stop it. Stop. Just stop. Get some help. このじじい、やべえもの頼みやがる。そうか。やべえもの。I'm tempted to ping Taishin now. No! Stop! Stop! No! Someone pinged me! No! Who? Who is it? Fucking hell. No! Stop it! No! It's goddamn good. やべえもの頼みやがる。How do I translate yabe? I don't actually. I hate having to translate the word yabai or yabe. Okay, I got around it. So I don't have to actually translate the word yabe. Okay, like the word, for those who don't know, the word yabe, like yabai, right? Like, I'm sure that many of the people who are watching this watch VTubers a whole lot. So I'm sure you've heard of the word yabai before, and you've definitely heard it. Come on, definitely. But the way to translate this is such a friggin' headache, because okay, first of all, it can mean a whole lot of different things, right? It could mean good or bad, which is already very yabai in and of itself. Secondly, there is no exact English equivalent for the good and the bad, because it's very applicable. You can use it for a lot of different things, many different things. Yabai mono, something crazy, something incredible, something absolutely mind-blowing. It could be any one of those things. And this doesn't help. 頼みやがる definitely doesn't help because this is an inversion. I don't know if you call it inversion, a variation. So 頼む means to ask for something, to order something, you know, whatever. やがる means it makes it so that like the speaker, it expresses that the speaker thinks this verb is he takes slight offense at it, I guess you could sort of say, or he's sort of disbelieving that this verb is happening. There's a whole context to it. So this entire phrase is a fucking nightmare to translate directly. So that's what I did. There we go. That's what we're doing. Yep. Sounds like slang. It is slang. It very much is slang. Yep. Okay. ハップスブルグアブ酸エクストラストロングはアルコール度数 89.9% のリキュールだ。消毒液より度数が高い頭のおかしい酒で酒豪もいっぱいで顔が真っ赤になる。普通は酒場にも置いていない。Habsburg Absinthe Extra Strong was a liqueur. I think liqueur, right? With an alcohol content of 89.9%. What the fuck? This was even higher than disinfectant alcohol. Even heavy drinkers. Should we go? And would. Even heavy drinkers would go completely red in the face after a single cup. And most bars would not have it in stock. Would you say in stock or on offer? Would not have it on offer. Is that what you would call it? Most bars, I guess that's how you do it. I speak earlier. That's that's petrol. I know what the actual fuck, right? What the actual fuck, right? This is why people bully Shigeji, because he does random shit like this. He does random shit like this. What does on the rock mean anyway? What does on the rock mean? Undiluted with ice cubes. Oh fuck me. And apparently the comma doesn't go there. Scotch on the rocks. So this on the rocks. Fuck! ないのかね。いつも愛にしているのだがないならば仕方あるまい。他の。Yes! Do you not have it? It's my favorite drink, but if you don't have it, I can order some. See? This is what the fucking OG geezer does. We have it. Stop it. We have it. Called him on his bluff. Oh, sorry. What? I love this series. I love this series so much. I think you can refer to a single cup as a single shot. Okay, let's do that. A single shot. You drink too much. You drink? Don't drink. On the rocks means you put it on chilled rocks. Well, the fact, all that matters to me is that it's undiluted. Yes, I don't drink. 棚から薄緑色の瓶を出すとヒゲじをわかりやすく収めた。When I the clean bottle from its shelf and picked up space simply turned it fucking idiot. おめえ、ないこと前提でカッコつけて注文したのあるんだな、これが。Act cool. Thank God not having, right? Thing is, we do have it. 天の岩戸は冠城さん資金で品揃いがめちゃくちゃ豊富なのだ。天の岩戸は普通の酒場じゃないぞ。品揃い。How should we do this? The menu? What do you call it a menu? The lineup? The drink lineup? No. It's extremely abundant. I feel slightly out of my range here because I don't really know what you guys call all this stuff in bars and in extremely plentiful. Drink menu. You guys call it menu? Okay. The menu at Amano Iwato is extremely varied, extremely abundant. The selection, damn it, menu is extremely. Can we get a better word for this? Extensive, maybe? Exhaustive, comprehensive. Diverse. Diverse might be. This story sounds like it was written by someone who'd never been to a bar. Oh, that's what you guys are here for, I suppose. おじさんたちがここにいる。助け出す。Are you an おじさん? Hello? Are you calling yourself an おじさん? It's extremely diverse. doesn't quite feel like it, but I've got nothing better. I've got no better suggestions. Cause so diverse is correct in that like there's many things to offer, but it's not. I'll leave it like that. Cause it was funded by we weren't most bars. Cut above most bars. Yep, I think I like that. I like that better. Describing a menu as extensive is natural. I personally use that exact phrase many times. Okay. Let's go extensive then. Sure. I'm a very young Aniki. Dude, low. Sure. Sure. Technically, if you have like a younger sibling, then you can be an Aniki. So you can be, 1 year old and you have like a newly born younger sibling and you can be Aniki, so sure. Alright, let's go. グラスにアイスモールドで作った氷を入れて出してやると、しげじがいつもの3倍震える手で受け取った。言い訳を探すように俺の顔をチラチラ見てくる。んだよ。頼んだんだから飲めよ。When I poured it into a glass served it with a glass filled with ice cubes. Do you say ice cubes? Is it cubes? I mean, I guess it could be circular, right? Whatever. Let's just go. Ice had made with a mold. And I served it in a glass filled with ice that I made with a mold. I served the drink in a glass filled with ice that I had made with a mold. Shigeji picked it up, his hands trembling 3 times more than usual. Let's get that. That's not weird to say. Well, I wouldn't call myself Aniki, man, dude. I agree with extensive, though if you use that, I think you have to remove extremely because it sounds unnatural. That's unbelievably. Our menu more extended than you can imagine. There we go. I like that. I like that better. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 言い訳を探すように俺の顔チラチラ見てくる。He kept shooting glances at my face as if trying to find an excuse. なんだ頼んだんだから飲めよ。What? Let's go. What? You ordered it. Now you have to drink it. You ordered it, right? Drink. Hakushin. That's not quite the right feel. I don't even know what that word means. Verisimilitude. What the fuck? 違う。Let me see if this one has it. ないね。お、ある。迫真の演技 realistic. What is this word? What is the context of how's it being used? 迫真飲めよ。迫真英語convincing, true to life, compelling. I'm gonna leave this for now and finish the rest first so I have a better idea of the context. Why am I still here? I'm supposed to continue my book. Continue your book. Go on, though. Go on. でもやっぱいらないですって言えば下げてやる。言えばな。Okay. Hold on. Okay. Let's do this again. でもやっぱいらないですって言えば下げてやるよ。言えばな。Okay. If you tell me that you don't want it after all, I'll take it back. Sure, I'll take it back. If you accept to say it, that is. If you tell me that you don't want it after all, sure, I'll take it back. If you can bring yourself to say it, that is. Okay, 強い酒が飲める俺、かっこいい演じたいしげじの言えまい。Cool for being 酒に強い。How do you 酒に強い英語 strong can drink a lot tolerant to alcohol can hold his drink. Yes, there we go. You want to pretend like you're cool. You want to pretend like you're cool as if you can really hold your drink, right? Yemai. Yemai means so Sanko is assuming that Shigeji would not be able to say it. So, 言えない. It's sort of like 言えない with the N instead of the M, but this is just making it a bit more dramatic. Yeah. I bet you can't say it. Anyways, I committed a war crime before I go off. What? Where's it? I'm still here, yes. Thank you. You want to pretend like you're cool as if you can really hold your drink, right? I bet you can't say it. So what I did was, again, I switched it. This was narration. I switched it into a thought. Because, again, this is Saga assuming that Shigeji can't say it, which sounds subjective. So, yeah. Yeah, I switched it. Alright, let's move on. 内心ニヤニヤしながら無言の圧力をかけていると、何かに気づいたような顔をして、ぐいっとグラス開けた。ダメだ、これ。いった車で来たのに帰るタクシー呼べよ殺人的な息飲みしたしげじがペラペラ喋り出す。Watched. Wow, smirking. Unfortunately. K2A starts as if realizing something and then down the entire shots in one go. As I watched him while smirking inwardly, he came to a start, as if realizing something, and then down the entire shot, as if having realized something. And then down the entire shot in one go. Yep. I said I was going off, I was still here. Well, you're welcome to stay as long as you want. Itta! Okay. Actually drank it! 車で来たのに! Even though he drove here. 帰りはタクシー呼べよ。タクシー呼べ。You better call a taxi when you leave. 殺人的な酒、息飲みしたしげじがペラペラ喋ります。So I wanted to use the word down, but I already used it here, so I kind of want a different word for it. Chug. Chugging the 殺人的な酒。After chugging the, I use the word drink, but again, chugging. This isn't as strong as the Japanese where it says satsujin teki. Like it kills people. Deadly. Fatal. Murderous drink. Yes. The chugging. Murderous drink. Shieji started talking. Pera pera shabiri desu. Talking like fluent. Glibly. There we go. Perfect. Can anyone guess what he did? Can anyone guess what he did? Alright, we're moving on. Yeah, let me get my old man voice. やはり一杯目はこれに限る。独特の苦味が好きだな。世間ではこいつはきつい酒と言われているが、わしのような酒豪にとってはそう食前酒のに過ぎないのよ。次はそうさな。スピリタズもらおうか。Fucking old man. Phew. The first shot has to be this. This really is best. This really is best as the first shot. The voice is a bit iffy here. Not sure hits the spot. I always have this as start with this. Love. It's a characteristic bitterness. Bullshit. This bullshit, old man. Second ではこいつはきつい酒と言われているが。Everyone? Second, the world. The world, no. People? Let's go people. Many. Let's go many. Many call this きつい酒。きつい酒はさすが。Hard, strong. Many call this a strong drink, but for a heavy drinker. A heavy drinker, like in English, the word heavy drinker only has a negative connotation, doesn't it? There's no positive connotation for there, is there? You can't be like, yeah, I'm a heavy drinker, and people won't go like, oh. Well, I guess in Japanese, that's not really something to be happy about either, I guess. Someone who can really hold his drink, like myself, it's nothing more than an aperitif. Is that a thing? Aperitif. No, that's not it. I don't know what that is. Aperitif. It is an aperitif. This fucking old man. 次はそうさな。スピリタスもらおうか。My next cup. I think Spiritus would. Is it called the Spiritus? I know this is the absolutely nuts one. Spiritus. Stop. Go away. Spiritus. It's the fucked up one, right? Which is like like there you go, 95%. 95%. I don't know if you can see it closely, but basically it's 95%. I think this is the worst one in the world. This fucking old man. No, there's no real positive heavy drinker. Heavy drinker at least ain't as bad as alcoholic. But yeah, so we put it more like this. So it's sort of a more positive spin to it. Yep, there we go. What is 缶桶に入る前にアルコール保存をしておこうと思ったのか。しげじは度数 80% 超えの酒を次々と頼み始めた。急性アルコール中毒になったら PSI ドライブの出番だなと思いつつ言われるがまま出していくが、驚いた頃に何杯飲んでも平然としている。Then proceeded to order drinks over 80% alcohol content, one after the other, as if he was trying to preserve himself in alcohol before. Casket? Is that what you guys call it? Casket. What was it again? Coffin. There we go. 急性アルコール中毒になったら PSI ドライブの出番だな。I served whatever he ordered. Tending on grabbing a healing PSI drive if when he got alcohol poisoning, but to my surprise, 驚いたことに何杯飲んでも平然としている。He remained hazen. I could go sober, but I could also go fine. Is there another better? Completely fine. No matter how much he drank. Shigeji then proceeded to order drinks with over 80% alcoholic content, one after the other, as if he was trying to preserve himself in alcohol before hitting the coffin. I served whatever he ordered, intending on grabbing a healing PSI drive when he got alcohol poisoning, but to my surprise, he remained completely fine. Completely sober. Let's go sober. No matter how much he drank. 聞いてもいない老人の長話はいつまで経っても止まらず、口はしっかりしていて、顔に赤みがさすことすらない。Continued going on and on with his stories, his youth. Went on and on in the way I'm trying to tend to telling me stories that I didn't even ask for. During this time, he went on and on in the way the elderly tend to, telling me stories I didn't even ask for. His 口調はろれつ. I think I'll probably go ろれつ instead of 口調. ろれつ. His articulation, yes, his articulation remained clear. And his face did not even turn red. Okay, 聞いてもいない老人の長話. So this one is, I sort of changed it a little bit. 老人の長話. So this is the long stories that old people tell, right? which is a bit like yeah, sort of old people sort of do that, some old people, so I sort of changed that to in the way the elderly tend to, and he went on and on, so nagabarashi I changed it to he going on and on. Nagabarashi means like you talk for like it's there you go, long talk. So an old person's long talk. So he went on and on in the way the elderly tend to. 聞いてもいない. So I didn't even ask for. So nagabarashi, I sort of put the story there. Yeah, whatever. 口はしっかりしていて. So he wasn't slurring his words. His articulation remained clear and his face showed no signs of turning red. 普通ぶたれるぞこんなん本当に集合だったのかどういう気も知ってるんだcollapse collapse from Was he really such a strong drinker? So it'd be like, what kind of liver do you even have? But it's a bit weird in English, so let's go with likeどういう気もしてるんだ. Oh wait, no, it's kanzo, isn't it? I read it wrong. Kanzo, but it's still deliver. It's still deliver. What kind of liver do you even have? What's going on with it? I think I prefer the second one. So let's go. There we go. So one thing is, I can never see this word the same ever again, man. This word has forever been changed in my mind. Because it's a liver, right? It's a liver, but now it's also... Waseigo has affected another word in my dictionary. Oh dear. I guess technically you wouldn't say this in English. You would say like this, probably, right? But you know, that's the thing with Japanese words that turn into English, right? I should rephrase myself. That's the thing with wase ego. English words that Japanese take to mean something else in Japanese, and it sounds like English, it becomes an English word. Like, that used to be a very slow process because it's just, there's no feedback, right? Like a Japanese person can say like the word weird, but then it's just them saying it weird. Like the English speaking people wouldn't say it back to them with that changed meaning. But now, especially with the whole VTuber scene, because Japanese people are saying the words weird, like like collab, right? Or well, like liver, right? And then when the English fans speak it back to them, they sort of start adopting the same words that they do, and that's sort of it's a reinforced loop now. So language is changing much faster than before, which is sort of an interesting phenomenon, I suppose. But all right. しばらく見せつけるようにグラスを干していくしげじに感心しながら支給役に徹していたが、7杯目のドーバースビ率アルコール 88% を水のように飲んだあたりでようやく気づいた。The trick is up. All right. Remained impressed as Shigeji downed drinks. 見せつける to really, yeah, okay, make a display. Yep, okay. Remained impressed as Shigeji made a display of downing the shots. Until his 7th shot. when he was remained impressed until his 7th shot. Let's put it into M dashes. Harbor Spirits. Dover Spirits. 88%. He drank his 7th shot as if it was water. And I finally caught on. Yep, there we go. Mass communication increasing the speed of slang evolution seems to be an unavoidable consequence. That is very true. It's... yeah, it just is. Hey, and I'm all for it, you know. I'm more on the side that likes to adopt the new words, if I can understand the new words, that is. Like for example, like in the translation scene, people tend to not want to use the new words. They tend to like want to stay with the old ones. Or like the the quote unquote correct words. For example, like one example that I remember that I sort of really remember is twin tails. Right, like that's not an actual English word. For official publications, we have to use pigtails. But like that's like the correct word, and this is the incorrect word, and we're not supposed to use this unless if there's like unless it's case by case, but generally if there's no specific reason, like for example if the series is twin tails in nanimasu, right, like I will become twin tails. I don't know if you guys have seen the series, but like if that's the actual title of the and that's the actual focus of the work, then yeah, then the word twin tail got greenlit. But generally people have to use this word, but I am more on the side where I'll be like, you know, hey, this is what the fandom calls it, let's call it this. So that's sort of more where I stand on the whole thing. So yeah, but it just I did say earlier I would use the word if I knew what it meant, because I don't actually know what a lot of like new English slang words mean. I'm not very in on that sort of thing. like the word drip for like that's like cool clothes, right? I guess. It just feels weird to me to use the word. I'm not familiar with it. I think I've used it like once when translating a tweet somewhere, where I mean, like if it's Twitter, then I feel like it's more reasonable to use this sort of slang. But like even when I was pressing the publish button, I was thinking like, did I really use that word correctly? I don't know. I hope I used it correctly. I'm not familiar with weird slang like that. Yeah. So, you know, if I get it and I feel it's appropriate, then I would use it. Yep. Because that's the difference between raw translation and localization. Exactly. I don't know what that means. I mean, I sort of understand what it means, if it's sick, then it's you're saying it's cool, right? It's cool. Then I guess drip is the clothes, is the outfit, right? So it's a cool outfit, so it's sick. I guess. I just it's not in my usual dictionary. I guess if I get like a character to translate who's like super like young and hip, then I might make the character use those words. I would have to look it up though. I would have to definitely look it up. Okay. このじじ。さては飲んだ酒は悪眼格納してやがるな。です。どうりでピンピンしてるわけだよ。ピンピンしてる。Like sprightly, like he looks entirely fine, energetic, full of life. 超能力そんなせこい使い方してんじゃねえよ。Use your superpowersせこい for a cheap reason like this. Cheap reason like this. No. Dimensional pockets. つぶやくとしげじの手が止まった。表情は本当に不思議そうだが、図星っぽい。Mutter. Shigeji's hand froze. He had a mystified expression on his face, but I had clearly hit the bull's eye. Is this the right way to spell it? I can never tell bullseye, man. There's like a there we go. It's not right. これか. There's like this and then there's this. It's so confusing. Bullseye. Okay. Drip means fashionable. If I understand it, it came from the idea of being so cold that you're ice and you're dripping water. Oh, I see. Also, ice has been a slang for diamonds and gems. And super rich, fashionable people are commonly showing a lot of jewelry. Ice? Slang for diamonds and gems. Why? Diamonds and gems sound so much cooler. Like, I have diamonds. Sounds cooler than I have ice. You know, ice is... I have ice too in my fridge. Why did they change the word for it? That's so weird. Okay, I guess. 次はアイスコーヒー。Nice coffee, thanks. Don't ask me. I didn't make it up. Well, I know you didn't make it up, but it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I'm sort of a double standard, I guess. Like, I'm fine with Japanese slang, but because I don't understand English slang, I tend not to use it a whole lot. Which is a weird place to be. I know. Alright. ネタ見破られた途端、逃げ腰になるよと。こういうところが憎めないんだよな。moment. His trick was seen through. Nigekoshi. Backed out as soon as his trick was. This is why I can't bring myself to really hate him. Shigeji がブラックのアイスコーヒーを微妙に苦そうに苦そう苦しそう I can't tell 苦しそう微妙に苦しそうに確かめながら飲んでいるとミカちゃんとカブラギさんが地下秘密基地から戻ってきたミカちゃんはなぜかちょっとげんなりしているShigeji drank his black coffee. It's cold. With a slight grimace on his face. He doesn't even like black coffee, which means he would normally put sugar in it, but he's still trying to act cool. Mikyo-chan and Kaburagi-san came back upstairs. For some reason, Mikyo-chan seemed kind of gennari, disappointed. Is it? Somewhat disheartened. Dispirited. Let's go dispirited. Dispirited. Okay. Yeah, I think it stems from hip-hop culture. Terminology getting coined in rap lyrics and such. Yeah, I don't listen to raps, man. I just don't. I hit the bullseye definitely sounds better than I hit the hammer in the nail. Or I hit the head of the nail. Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with bullseye. Bullseye is a perfectly fine word. Although I suppose that was probably slang too at some point. Because not everybody hits bulls on the eye. I mean, nobody hits bulls on the eye. Why is it called a bullseye? Where's the story? Where's the explanation? Darts. I know it's darts. I know that's okay. The term originated with 1880s shooting competition in England. Either from the idea that the black circle in the middle of the target looks like the eye of a bull, or possibly a 5-shilling coin that was popularly called a bull's eye. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright then. There we go. There's your today I learned. Instead, it came back from upstairs. I thought the bar was below. No, the bar is underground, and the secret base is underneath the bar. Like they basically just dug out the whole area underneath the bar and used it for their secret base. 今日は帰るわ。仕事があるから。またね。今日は帰る。I'm leaving today. I'm leaving for today. That's it. That's it for me for today. Work. See you. Okay, 今日は帰るわ. So, obviously I didn't have the kyo, the today. I took it out. I've got to head out now. Because this sort of like, this is it for me for today. Like, that's it for me for today. But the voice doesn't really work out. So it's sort of, I've got to head out now. It's a bit better for the voice. And it means the same thing, basically. Right? Okay, and also, またね. Matane, she didn't specify the what do you call it? The object. Like who, she's saying bye, see you later. But it didn't specify who she's saying it to. But because in English we need more context because we don't have, stuff like ne. So I'm adding this because in the next line it says Kaburagi-san ga Mikyo-chan ni ore ni wink shite kaite iku. So Kaburagi-san says this line to Mikyo-chan. I think it looks better with that there for the extra context. Even though there's this, even though it's in sort of quick succession, but I feel like the fact that this is dialogue and this is narration sort of it's forgivable in this case, I suppose. Yeah. Mikyo-chan wa Shigeji no tonari ni suwari. おつまみの柿ピーをつまみながら文句を言った。何これ？何これ？A mix of peanuts and spicy baked or fried mochi chips in the shape of kaki. え Hold on. How the fuck am I gonna translate that? What the Ego, please. Kaki no tane. Really? Camera crisps. What the This is a thing. Okay. I guess. Might as well do it. Which should we go with? Peanuts and rice crackers. Peanuts and mochi chips. Let's go with this. Let's go with this because I assume most people don't know what camera crisps are. I don't eat. Even I didn't. To the seat next to Shigeji's and started on the peanuts and mochi chips that I set out. Wow. Voicing her complaint. The girl settled into the seat next to Shigeji's and started snacking on the peanuts and mochi chips I had set out while voicing her complaints. That's alright. 秘密結社ってもっと殺伐としてると思ってたのに。What is she expecting? To have a more brutal atmosphere? Let's read the rest of this first. カブラギさんはマスターと付き合ってるんでしょ？いや。嘘。秘密基地案内しながらなんか匂わせてきたもん。絶対付き合ってる。それで高橋先輩と蓮見先輩が付き合ってるんでしょ？それは、まあ。あとは、熊さんとイグが動物カップル作ってるんでしょ？今日もデート行ってるし。Okay, to more, I'm not sure brutal would be the right word for it, but basically, Mikio-chan, she doesn't like how everybody's basically just going out with each other. Okay, more, merciless, barbaric, no, bloodthirsty atmosphere, more grim. Yeah, I think I like grim. Hmm. 首をかしげてみせるとミカちゃんが口を尖らせた。See me tilt my head in confusion. Mikio-chan pursed her lips. 口尖らせる。pouted. Yep, okay, that's fine. カブラギさんは、カブNope. Just no? Yeah, okay, let's just go no. Because he is sort of like a wordless character. He doesn't speak much. Let's just go with no. Uso. You're lying. You're lying. Why you always lying? 秘密基地案内しながらなんか匂わせてきたんだもん。She definitely hinted at it when she was showing me around. I know, you're right. それ、高橋先輩と蓮見先輩が付き合ってるでしょ。And, 高橋先輩 and, 蓮見先輩。That's, well, yeah. それは、まあ。And there's a person named Kuma-san. あとはクマさんとイグが動物カップル作ってwait, hold on. Wait, hold on. クマさんとイグが動物カップル作ってる。Hold on. Oh shit. How do I do this? How do I explain this? 吹き出してむと笑いそうになった。なんだそのカップリング。So Kuma means, there's a character named Kuma-san, right? He's this big buff ex-police detective person. But his name is Kuma. And in Japanese, Kuma means bear. And Igu is this monkey that they have in the bar. Mikio-chan apparently thinks the bear and the monkey are going out. And there's... But in English, I have to make a choice between making it sound like a person or... a bear? A bear? Let's do it like that, right? Let's come up with this doesn't sound as right in English. Okay, I'm sorry. This whole sentence, even in source text, it doesn't sound right. Hold on. And there's Kuma-san, bear. That's formed an animal couple. I don't know about the word animal couple, or like they're a couple and they're animals. You know what? I'll leave this. I can't think of any other way to make this joke, to sort of make this clearer and keep the joke. So there we go. On a date today, I heard. 今日もデート行ってるし。Okay. アイスコーヒーを吹き出してむせた。of iced coffee. Maybe sure. I also managed to I almost burst into laughter. I also nearly burst into laughter. What's with that coupling? No, let's not go coupling. Let's go. What's with that ship? Because we just got done talking about slang words. There we go. that's terrible. Ah dear. みんな誰かとくっついてるよね。なんなの？アマテラスに入ったら誰かと付き合わないといけないの。私、ジゲジゲとくっつくの嫌よ。You're all couples. みんな誰かとくっついてる。くっついよし。all coupled. What is this? 甘え足らずに入ったら誰かで付き合わないといけないのテラス members have to be paired up with someone else. I sure as hell don't want to be Shigenji. I sure as hell don't want to be paired. Shigenji. The poor old man. Poor old man. Dudenka. Pong Kennedy, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? How are you on this fine day? It's no longer raining today. It rained like crazy yesterday. But today it's all sunny. And I'm very much looking forward to today because tonight I have a karaoke party on Discord. Yay, my server. Looking forward to that. Yay. Happy day today. Alright. ルーデンカのことも思い出して差し上げろ。This word. 玉の腰。玉の腰狙えばいいじゃないですかね。ルーデンカのことも思い出して差し上げろ。Remind her of Dudenka. I don't even know how this work. 玉の腰を狙えばいいんじゃないですかね。Basically, Sago is saying like, hey, maybe if you get together with her, then you can make it big. You can make it big. Have all the money and status. Okay, I don't like this. Should I remind? Quick and easy way to make yeah, let's leave it like that, right? を狙えばいいんじゃないですかね。Like, so obviously I've changed the narrative point of view for this sentence, and so this was a thought. Obviously, this is not narration, but I changed it to instead of I don't know how to vocalize what I did. So let's move on. Screw that. I'm not that good at English, but that's formed sounds strange. Are you sure it's like that? I can't offer any suggestions though. Where it's formed? Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Murilo. Yeah, whose is probably better there. Yep. Okay. ではこうしよう 佐合くんが冠城くんと別れて日の影くんとくっつく。わしが冠城くんをもらう。ぶっ殺すぞ。冗談だ。Okay. How about this? Sago-kun and Kaburagi-kun can split and break up. And then, so then, Sago-kun can break up with Kaburagi-kun and pair up with Hinokage-kun. Then I can have I can't be covered. Let's see. How about this? Sago-kun can break up with Kaburagi-kun and pair up with Hinokage-kun. Then I can be with Kaburagi-kun. I will fucking kill you. Zengire. Shit, how do I do this? How do I do this? Zengire. What is the actual name of the series that we did? The title that we did. We didn't actually do the title. So the title is here. You guys see. Let's just do that to remember where we are. Here. 世界の闇と戦う秘密結社がないから作った半切れ。半切れ means sort of like he's half pissed off that there were no shadows in the world to fight against, so he made his own secret organization. That's basically the title, and he was half pissed off. Right, so we sort of made it seriously, so we didn't translate the word hangire. It's a recurring joke in this series where like sometimes Saga would go zengire, which means he's completely pissed off, and that's clearly a reference to the title of the series. Oh wow, we're almost done. Oh wow. Ooh, nice. It's a reference to the title of the series. But how the fuck am I gonna translate that? How the fuck am I gonna do it? I don't know. You know what? Seriously. And then let's just put a footnote there. What do we have it as again? There was no. I don't remember. I don't remember the name of the actual name of the series. Stop. I don't remember how to capitalize it. Here you guys go. This is a website that I use often. Capitalize my title. This is a website that I use quite often. Well, when I want to capitalize something. There you go. No. There you go. Well, I'm thinking of like maybe like one day making like a video of like websites I use often. Hopefully that might be useful for some people. Oh well. I was joking. 思わず本音が漏れた。いかんいかん。あ。まあ、本音。No, that's not a thing. Oops, I said out loud. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, we're gonna leave that as single because this is the one line. And this is exceptionally dramatic because here it's ikan, you know, he's also being dramatic. He probably meant it. He probably meant it. There's no oops here. It was on purpose. Yep. みきおちゃんがただです。淡白い顔を真っ白にしてしまった。Face which was originally quite pale turned completely ashen. Originally being quite pale, turned completely ashen. しげじもうしげじをすまんな。冗談なの分かってるが次行ったら残り少ない寿命が消し飛ぶから気をつけてくれ。Okay, sorry. しげじもすまんな。冗談なのは分かってるが次行ったら残り少ない寿命が消し飛ぶから気をつけてくれ。I know you said it. It's a joke. But next time, joke about if you ever say it again, I will erase what little lifespan you have left. So please be careful. Let me see. I know you said as a joke, but if you ever say it again, I will erase what little lifespan you have left. So be careful. Yep, okay, that's adequately scary. 二人は夜遅くならないうちに帰っていき、翔太くんもしげじの車に乗せてもらって帰った。The two of them Shigeji, and instead of the two of them, let's go this because there was the whole thing, right? There was the whole thing, and so let's just put the subject back up again. Shigeji and Mikio-chan. Headed back before it got too late. And Shota-kun also went back with them in the same car. But can we rephrase this? Okay, let's go. Shigeji drove Mikio-chan home before it got too late, and also gave Shota-kun See, I keep making this typo. because I can't type the caps lock fast enough, which means my left pinky isn't fast enough. I need to work on that. Also gave Shota-kun a lift as he was on the way. Shigeji drove Mikio-chan home before it got too late and also gave Shota-kun a lift as he was on the way. Let's go his house. バーが静かになる。グラスを片付けていると、みきおちゃんが本を忘れていっているのを見つけた。タイトルは人類滅ぼす10の最悪。ほら。The bar fell silent and silence returned to the bar as I put the dinnerware glasses. I noticed a book that Mikio-chan had forgotten. Sometimes when the words don't translate well, I never minded reading the Romaji version followed up by a footnote, explaining the meaning of the word. Not sure if it translates well though. Yeah, like, so the thing is, that's another thing. Footnotes. Oof. I can talk about footnotes all day. So basically, official releases generally don't allow footnotes, right? Because it's not professional. Like it's not a paper, it's a story. So they don't really allow footnotes. Unless if there's like special reasons. Case by case, of course, but generally they don't allow it. This is one thing as a fanslation, because that's what this is. I can put all the footnotes I want. So that's one happy thing that I have going on for me. So basically what I'm doing here for this translation, there are several things I'm doing differently here than I would do for an official translation. Right? One thing would be footnotes. Another thing would be this sort of formatting, where I copy the Japanese formatting of like putting all the dialogue together in one block and then everything together in another block. I would not do that for official releases. But yeah, I love footnotes. The title was Catastrophes, right? 10 calamities. 10 calamities that... Give me the title thing. 10 calamities that would wipe out humanity. What are you reading? Though, I mean, we know that's her character, but still. 中身パラパラめくると、疫病や隕石の並んで超能力が滅亡の原因に挙げられていた。Quickly flip through it. And noticed the superpowers being listed right next to epidemic and meteor. 一番国家向こうで一番口頭向けで一番現実的だ。The most absurd one, but was actually now the most realistic. やばそう。 Damn. Let's just do the damn. This is another yabai. It's another yabai. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with that. This is me dodging it. I'm not doing that. So the funny thing is, this sentence now it has two meanings because of our current Jidai, our current age. So in this series here, the it obviously is referring to superpowers. You know, superpowers sounds so absurd. It's not realistic. But now, things have changed. The times have changed. しかし、みきおちゃん、こんなの学校で読んでいじめられたりしないだろうな。口悪いし、友達はできるんだろうか。ねはいい子だから、機会があれば仲良くなれると思うんだが。Reading things like this. She has a dirty mouth. She has a dirty mouth too. 友達はできるんだろうか。Two boots. Actually making friends? ではいい子だから機会があれば。Actually kind of hearts. She's actually really kind of hard. ねはいい子だから。I'm sure as long as it's an opportunity. いやそういうことか。冠城さんはそこまで見越して次のイベントを企画しているのか。自分を助けてくれた人を嫌いになる奴はまずいない。そういうことか。学校を襲うテロリストイベントは、みきおちゃんの中学デビューをうまく活かせるためという意図もあるわけだ。なるほどな。なるほどな。Alright. So that's what it was. This is the reason why Kaburagi-san for the next event. This is why Kaburagi-san suggested what she did for our next event. Let's go. That 自分を助けてくれる人は No one can hate someone who saved their life after all. No one can hate someone who saved their life after all. So that's what it was. そういうことか。Let's not be repetitive. I see the logic now. 学校を襲うテロリストイベントは、The reason why we are staging a terrorist attack at her school is to help her make friends. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is oh dear. This is so oh dear. This is yabai. Here. This is yabai. It's to make her Naruhodo na. Let's change it to this. Makes so much sense. Just so that to give that little like chuckle spin. It's a bit of a spin that is. I hope gets a chuckle out of somebody. Because Sago is, Sago's sort of stupid about this sort of stuff sometimes. Yep. And looks like that is it for the chapter. You know what? Let's do this little part. Let's do this little part, which looks like what is this little part? Where's that horizontal line? Sorry. Question. 退屈な授業中の暇つぶしに何をしますか? What do you do to pass the time during classes you find boring? Number 3. Doodle. Number 2. Nope, that's not it. Come on. Inemuri. Nap. Number 1. 学校を襲うテロリストを彼に撃退する妄想。He gets it! Fantasize about saving your school from terrorists. Cool way. Is there a better word for cool? I want a better word for cool. So I can make it fantasize about whatever blank saving your school from terrorists. From coolly. No, not fashion. By suave. Gallantly. I think gallantly works. Let's go gallantly. Gallantly saving. Escape from terrorists. I'm glad I did this little part. I'm glad he gets it. The author gets it. Kurodome Sensei gets it. Come on, man. Who hasn't fantasized about this before? Come on, raise your hand. Because everybody's done it, right? Everybody. Just badass. It is badass, isn't it? Everybody's done it before. He gets it. Alright, well, that is it for the chapter. Looks like, for this chapter, looks like we basically finished it in 2 streams. So yay! I will edit this and my time. I will aim to have this released this Saturday. Alright. Okay then. In that case, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. There was a lot of Shigeji being just Shigeji. A lot of weird alcohol stuffies that I'm probably gonna forget right off the bat as soon as this is over. But that is what it is. Thank you for everybody for coming. And next stream is Thursday piano stream. I hope you enjoy that. And I'll see you guys another time. Bye bye.